Good afternoon, Dutch Fork. Today is Friday, December 7th, and this is your Silver Screen Report. Three weeks ago, tragedy struck sophomore Josh Immelt and his family. Since then, the Dutch Fork community has rallied around them with support. Here's the story.
The morning of November the 18th, I set my alarm for 7:30 because I was getting ready to go to church. And it went off at 7:30, and I'm such a procrastinator. I was like, oh, I have 15 more minutes. I'll sleep for a little bit longer. I fell back asleep, and I did not hear anybody. I didn't hear anything. The first thing I heard was Josh, our 15-year-old. He screams at the top of his lungs that the computer is on fire.
I kind of just woke up in the morning, went to the bathroom, and I heard like a loud pop, and I walked out to my living room, and the computer was on fire. And
I said, you know, get your sisters, get your sisters. And he's like, I'm already on it, I'm already on it.
The first thing I could think of was like, get everybody up and out of the house.
He literally, he's amazing. I'm gonna cry when I talk about him. He grabbed his sisters. He followed our fire plan to a T. He grabbed his 7-year-old sister with her blankets, because she was still in bed. He grabbed her with her blankets. He grabbed his 14-year-old sister. He grabbed his 4-year-old sister with her blankets. I mean, he was literally carrying all 3 of them in his arms down to the driveway to the mailbox. He pushed me out the door. He's like, Mom, get out, get out, get out. And he runs down the driveway, and he puts his instruments with his sisters, and he runs up to me, and he's like, do you have 911? Are you calling them? And I'm like, I'm already calling 911. If Josh had not gotten up to go to the bathroom, for heaven's sakes, we may not be here. And I can't thank him enough for that. And that I hate that it's all on his shoulders, that a 15-year-old had to do that. He's my hero. He is absolutely my hero. And I'll tell him that every day until I die.
If this had happened like a few years ago, I would have like panicked. And now, like, I think the fact that I just got everybody out safe is, yeah, pretty good.
This school has been amazing. I cry about it again when I hear about what Dutch Fork has done. Just the high school alone has been just overwhelming support, with the calls and the emails and the notes and just the donations have been pouring in. I'm just overwhelmed just by Dutch Fork alone.
But I would like to say thank you to like everybody who's helped out, like Miss Medlock and Coach Knotts and the band, and just like everybody.
If you don't have a fire plan in your house, make one with your family. Even, you know, especially the teenagers. If you don't have one, if your parents haven't asked you about one, go make one with your parents.
Exam week is next week. Brandy Williams picks up the pencil.
Teachers have begun to prepare students for the upcoming semester exams.
Well, I give them a review, and they have opportunities to ask me questions about the review.
Students have various techniques of studying for their exams.
To prepare for my exams a little bit in advance, I like to do a little bit at a time. So like the week before, I'll start looking through some of my old stuff. But then, of course, the week of, I'm studying the night before if I'm not at work. And if I'm at work, then I might study the morning before.
I usually write my notes out that I took in class. And also, I usually go over to a friend's house, and then we just study what we learned in class.
Time management can become difficult throughout the exam weeks.
Balancing, just like I said, like balancing, studying, and still living life, like preparing for the holidays and everything like that. Because you're doing Christmas shopping, and you're preparing for exams, and you're working, and you're trying to hang out with friends all at the same time. So I guess just balancing the schedule.
Confidence is high among students regarding exams.
I think I'll do good if I push myself and if I actually try hard and apply myself to all my work.
I think I'll do fine. Not overly well, but I'm not going to fail anything.
Having exams prior to winter break can be beneficial for students.
It's definitely a positive thing. If we were to have exams after break, I feel like everybody would not commit as much time to studying simply because they're on break and they don't feel like it, and friends and family and free time takes priority over studying. So in that respect, I feel like we're almost made to study, and that's definitely a benefit.
I think it's positive, so you won't forget anything you just learned, because if you do it after, you tend to forget what you learned right before.
Seniors have the opportunity to exempt exams.
It feels great. I'm sure me and the rest of the class of 13 is pretty excited about it. It's a new phenomenon, seeing as how you're only seniors one time, or hopefully you're only seniors one time. So I'm pretty sure everybody's excited about it.
This has been Brandy Williams for your Silver Screen Report.
New drink machines full of healthier choices have arrived. Jacob Sprinkle grabs a beverage.
There are several reasons why the food and drinks in our school have been changing.
For better nutrition with our students. In fact, Mrs. Obama is kind of heading that up, and I think our district kind of took the initiative late last year to make sure that our food was healthy. And so the snack machines were changed some, and there's a salt content and a sugar content. They look at how much of that is permissible under federal and state guidelines.
We came to take all the old machines with the sugar-free drinks, and now we're installing some machine with juices and Powerade. Right now we got glass fronts that's gonna have your juices, apple juice, fruit juice, orange juice, and water and flavored waters.
Students have different opinions on the transition of foods in the vending machine.
I don't like them because none of the food tastes good.
The healthy stuff, it's like a good idea, but some of it's not very good. It like tastes bad.
I think the school's gonna lose money by doing it because a lot of kids go to the vending machines to get food, especially early in the morning when they don't have enough time to get breakfast.
This has been Jacob Sprinkle for your Silver Screen Report.
For this week's Kids in the Hall, we asked students how they feel about soda being banned from Dutch Fork.
I was pretty upset about it because I used to, when I'm not in sports and not in condition, I would usually buy soda every day here, and it kind of upset me since I'm off a break of sports and I can't buy soda anymore.
Honestly, it's not fair. I think everybody doesn't want to drink water all day, and it's like that's what we're limited to. And the sodas made a lot of money at Dutch Fork, so I mean, banning them is not making any sense.
I don't think it's that bad. I think it's healthier.
I don't have a problem because I don't drink much soda. I've stopped, so I just drink water, so it doesn't matter to me.
With each new season, conflicts arrive with athletes who play more than one sport. Luke Amick talks to athletes forced to make a decision.
When playing more than one sport, student athletes must learn how to balance their athletic life with their academic life.
I have to be here at school a lot. I have to go home and study right after school, And there's some nights where I actually have to pull 2 practices where I go from basketball to soccer. And those nights I'm really tired, and I still have to put the same amount of effort in as everybody else to get my work done.
Football season, right after school, we have practice till 6:30. Usually don't get home till 7:30. It's just lots of time. I don't really have time to do homework a lot, and especially not talk to friends, and it's just really hard.
I think that in the schoolwork, they are held to a higher standard, and they are held to having a certain GPA. So if you're playing football and going right into basketball, then you should be on your schoolwork all the time, because if you don't hold that GPA and don't get good grades, then you won't be able to participate in that sport. So I feel like it helps a student out participating in these extracurricular activities.
The amount of dedication required to play more than one sport can be demanding.
There's been scheduling conflicts, so I miss either basketball for soccer or soccer for basketball. It just all depends how the scheduling falls. Some years I miss more of one than the other, but it all depends.
I feel like the only conflict really is the rest time. The guys coming in from football to basketball now, they don't have any rest. They've been going, 24/7 since the summer, and now they're jumping into basketball right away, so they really don't have any kind of rest.
Despite the drawbacks, an athletic life can have its benefits.
Playing sports is giving me the work ethic to strive to make better grades and stuff like that, so I can do stuff later on in life.
I guess you could say playing sports allowed me to grow as a person, whereas I had to work with different people, learn different personalities, learn how to make things right if I've messed up, fix problems, work hard, get everybody else pumped up. You know, I think without playing sports, you know, kids don't get a chance to understand how it is to work as a team.
It gives them an opportunity, a better chance of getting somewhere outside of high school.
This has been Luke Amick for your Silver Screen Report.
Before last weekend's state championship football game, there was a rare school-wide pep rally on Friday. Willa Tuggle was there.
A new accomplishment for the Dutch Fork football program brought much excitement to the pep rally last Friday.
My expectations for the pep rally this afternoon is to just have fun, just get to hang out with friends, and also to support Dutch Fork football team as they get ready for the playoffs.
Since it's something new that we've never done before at Dutch Fork, I expect it to get very live and very energetic, just a whole new experience.
It was really fun. I was in it and dancing down on the track like we normally do at football games. I think that really gave the people the experience who haven't been to football games, you know, what it was actually like.
A new location of the pep rally comes with new opinions from the students.
It was pretty good. It was okay. I kind of wanted to be inside again since we can hear like all the noise. But outside, it was pretty good.
Getting everybody out there is like keeping the classes together. There were so many people up at the top that like you couldn't really see everybody.
I would have added more people if I could and added a little bit more activity. I would have cut into the third block and made it a little bit longer.
People maybe stand up more because I saw a lot of people sitting down, and that kind of brings the spirit down a little bit, but other than that, it was really fun.
Pep rallies are a way to promote school spirit and get the students and faculty involved.
The importance of a pep rally is basically to just have fun with friends, get to hang out with them, and also you get to experience having the Dutch Fork spirit.
So we can get a lot of people at our games and support us.
The importance of pep rallies, I would say, is like to get the school together just to celebrate for our oncoming game.
Getting people to be more pumped up and to get them to actually come to the game rather than sitting out and being like, oh, I don't want to go to the game. Makes it more fun.
This has been Willa Tuggle with your Silver Screen Report.
The SAT word of the week is buttress, a verb meaning to support or to hold up. For the first time in Dutch Fork's history, the Foxes made it to the football state championship. Topanga Brigman was on the field.
Saturday, Dutch Fork played Gaffney at Williams-Brice Stadium for the 4A state championship.
Well, because we're in the state championship, I mean, we never won a state championship before, and it's just a really big deal for our school.
Fans say they were confident the Foxes could win.
I'm proud of the team for going all the way to state champion. We want it more. Gaffney's won titles before. We've never. So we want it a lot more than they do.
Fans say they were upset with the defeat.
I was kind of upset just because it was such a big honor to be going to the game and then we lost. It was a pretty bad game. We lost really bad.
However, there were mixed emotions about the game and how the players played.
I think definitely more championships are in our future.
The final score was 34-22. This has been Topanga Brigman for your Silver Screen Report.
Bring gifts such as children's clothes and toys to room 254 by the end of the day Thursday. Open mic night has been postponed. Students who have already bought their tickets will need to go to room 262 for a refund. Applications for the Lexington Medical Partners Program are now available in guidance. Have a great week, Foxes. We'll see you again January 11th. What? What you got to say? Nothing? That's what I thought.
That was
Burn. I'm really sad now. That made me sad.
That way, that way, that way. Stop. Don't move. No, don't move.
I am moving my hands. Bring gifts. Like, crack my voice. Oh my gosh, I really don't want to do it again. I just feel pressured. Okay, don't tell me something went wrong.
No.
Because ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh.
Yes.